All right, so in this video, we're going to be talking about how to build your irresistible offer. How you can build an offer that it will be hot, like they'll be rushing you like Indomie. You know what that means? You want people to rush you? The way to it is to build irresistible offer. To build an offer that nobody can say no to. Practically no one can say no to. Now this is important because you see some people complain that their ads are not working well, it's not running, I'm not getting results. Whereas the problem is that your offer is not irresistible enough, it's not interesting enough, it's not catchy enough. So what you need to do, if you want to serve someone food and what attracts people is the aroma of the food. Even though it's not sweet, the aroma sometimes makes a lot of people interested, even though they get disappointed at the end after they taste it. But then the aroma does its work. And so the aroma of your offer is what will make people jump into it and want to buy. The aroma of the offer. So this is very important, and that's what we want to talk about now. Now, what are the things that you should focus on when you're trying to build an irresistible offer? Now, you need to talk about your value. Your value is important. Number one is value. How valuable is this thing? If your product is not on point, ensure it is on point. Because these are some of the little things that makes people go from you to other people. Ensure that it delivers the result that you have promised it to deliver. The reason people buy products is that they want something. They're looking out for something so that when they buy the product, they get that thing. They get that satisfaction. And so if your product does not deliver that satisfaction, how can you work on it to deliver that? That's the first thing. That's the first thing. If you're selling accessories, are you sure it's the right quality? Even though it's a high price, do not bring down the quality because you want it to be low or you want the price to be low and you want everybody to jump on it. Ensure the quality is top notch. Okay, so building your irresistible value, first thing is the value. Ensure the value is there and you spell it out. This is the value. If you know that it's not quality enough, spell it out so that people don't have expectation that is high and then you crash it. And then that turns out to be something bad for your marketing. Okay, so when you ensure that the value is top notch, what do you need to do again? You need to ensure that you have variety. They say variety is the spice of life. You need to ensure you have variety because there are different types of people. And our pocket is not the same. So when you're trying to market your product, ensure that you have products for people who can afford 10,000 to 15,000. You have products for people who can afford 30,000 to 35,000. You have products for people who can afford 50K and above. So that when they come to your DM and they say, oh, the price is too much. Okay, I'm sorry, I have this other one that is here. It's not the same quality, but it will also give you results. And then I have another one. That one is, you will use it for like 2 months. This is what the guys that sell hair, this is what they do. They tell you that you want bone straight, there's 400K on. There's another one that is 200K. And then there's another one that is 50K. So it's based on what you can afford. If you can afford the 400K, go ahead. It will last, it will work well. You enjoy it. So you need to spell out the varieties that you have. You need to have those varieties so that, it doesn't happen that somebody comes and then they don't have and then they go. You don't have something that fits into their budget. You should have what fits into everybody's budget, okay? So I said that first thing is value. Second thing is variety. You need to have that variety. Now, the third thing is that you need to be clear on what you're delivering. Be clear on what you're delivering. Be clear on what you're delivering. When you want to run an ad, on a product, what are the things that the product will let them see the benefits. Let them see it enough. Put it in their face, what they stand to gain when they buy. Let them know what they stand to gain or what they stand to lose if they don't buy. Spell it out. You see that when I was going to start talking about the 1K ads training, one of the things I did was I started talking about it a month before. So what you can do is give yourself time. You don't give yourself enough time to sell that product. And so when you want to run ads, you come to run ads and then you are putting so much pressure on Uncle Mark. You're putting so much pressure on him. And the reason is because you have a short time frame. In 1 week, you want to sell 1 million naira worth of product. When you know that, and it's a different thing when you have the budget. You don't have the budget, you don't have the time frame. So you're putting so much pressure on Mark and you're saying that Instagram is not working. It doesn't work. All these people, all these coaches, they are scamming us. It's a lie. Nobody is scamming you. Tell yourself the truth. Give yourself enough time for your marketing to work. I advise at least 1 to 2 months before you start your marketing at all. Look at it. Know what the market says. What exactly are people buying? What can I include to make this thing go faster? I'm giving you ideas now. What can I include to it? Oh, you sell hair, bone straight, different one, bone curved, whatever it is. You sell hair. What can you add to that hair that can make somebody want to buy? Or that can make somebody become a fan? Because you need to understand that it is not just about making that instant sale. It is about building fans, building people who are willing to stay with you and work with you for life. And if you want to build loyalty, you want to be a lot more kind and give more value. You want to give more value. So, sit down, think about your marketing plan, look at what you can do, and then look at the things you can offer, look at your value. The packaging of your product is also important. That is also part of your value. Look at your value, look at the packaging of your product. Also, look at varieties. Do you have the variety? Ensure you have varieties on ground. Okay? Ensure you have varieties on ground. That dress, you only have red. And people have been coming to tell you that I want the blue, I want blue, I want blue. But still, your stubbornness has not let you to go and order blue and order black. Because you feel like it stays long on the shelf. People don't have it first. Show them the varieties. Okay? Show them the varieties. Let them see the product in action. That's why I appreciate those people who do Reels video. What you see them do is that they are wearing the cloth, they are putting it on, because people need to see the product in action. It's easier for me to imagine this fabric on something or seeing it on somebody than when I just see it lying on the floor. So you need to put all these things that I've said. I'm sure as I'm talking, you'll be getting a lot of ideas. Write them down. Start work on them. These are some of the things that would ensure your advert converts. This thing is not magic. So you need to understand all these things that I mentioned. I'm going to see you in the next video.